in quickly. Already taking a site, but check out behind. There's a couple of fellas on the walk up. They've been spotted, and as a result, BBL try to take control towards spawn. That does work out for a kill at least.
Yeah, it's whether or not now they make the decision to move the spike in that direction. The smoke going down is definitely something that brings through warning signs, puts the doubt in the mind of whether or not they want to go through that, and you can bet your life that Westside has heard those steps. But it's a ruse. This is a really nice little mid-round from the side of BBL. They have played the part. They have sold the fake. And look at them going all the way around the map. They couldn't be further away from the action at this point. If BBL now just walk into the A site, they have the plant they wanted, but for free.
Almost walked up behind B. Could have found Westside looking the other way. And, you know, for a moment there, no doubt, GX are on the rotate, rubbing their hands together, going, oh, they still haven't planted. We're going to catch them. No, not quite. It's on the other side of the map. They have duped you, and now a 3 versus 4. The post plant on A exactly as intended from BBL starting this round, although a bit of an unusual manner. They hear the steps as these players make their way into heaven on GX's side. Just 1 sent down below, which is Westside to emerge from the smoke. They hear utility. They'll wait it out, but BBL again getting proactive. They're going to take the space up towards the spawn. I'm not sure if that's caught them, but they're in the smoke anyways. They're ready for a close range fight and winning most, if not all. Loon with another big round. Seems like a much more direct approach in this round with the mixed bag they have. Oh my word, Loon! 3 kills? If this was an eco, fair enough, but it's BBL that have the weaknesses. They're supposed to be at a disadvantage, but a couple seconds into the round, everybody's got weapons, courtesy of Loon.
So she was like, guys, I got the...
Loon gets them all. I've seen this before. Okay, for the first time.
All he needed was a Mitchman curse.
Yeah, yeah, that is actually my bad. I'm sorry, Loon. Back the same way.
Done?
The round's falling apart.
BBL, that's at Mitchman. At Mitchman, BBL fans.
They've claimed some weapons as well, and GX, they're getting back out of there. I like the lack of over-aggression. They realize they've already gotten a massive reward, and there's no need to throw it away. Still gambling 3 towards the A site, though. That does mean that despite the disadvantages, BBL are walking towards the weaker side of the map. 30 seconds. Left. Alarm bot's still down and a nano. It's a small factor, but it could buy a little bit of time if it's left unchecked.
Whether or not there's not really any sort of activation. Yeah, immediately. It'll be a small amount of damage, but nothing to worry about. Yeah, not anything to write home about.
10 seconds left.
They're just going to be playing this one as a retake. Now, I mentioned Sociable will have his ult online last round. He still has it online this round. And actually, Profix now the one looking to try and make a play. That's huge. Evens things up. The more players that get dropped, the more valuable that Hunter Turi becomes in the late round. Maybe it can pick off another. And Profix has been given the go-ahead to try and keep aggressive, but he's going to get dropped for it.
Yeah, it was the right call. You know they're going to be quick to take site, knowing the Hunter's Fury's online. They'll want to give themselves as much time as possible. In goes one pulse, catches 2 players, kill on that, and possibly another to be found. Low HP, the spams, not quite landing, and it's down to the wire, but he's got it.
Just gone. He's just run all the way down. And talk about no support. He's just gone in on his own. The rest of the team are nowhere near. They've rolling thundered.
Gonna kill him.
Just Loon, but it's not quite going to land. Honestly, that's a good trade for that ult. You've killed off the danger man, and now Runner looks to take things into his own hands. An ex-duelist turned Sentinel, now turned Initiator. But he's still got the aim to go with it.
He's looking for the full house when it comes to rolls in this game. Tamazi, another change up, flanking in for Profec. Reveal is good, but Westside's better. Much to do to deny it. Shock darts, not even gonna land. Yumpy being cautious and then finding the player up above. Yumpy is the hunter, and he's found his prey. Plant and GX with a man disadvantage and plenty of utility to face off against.
Loon always likes to play so aggressively, but it's going to be forced off. Stun. Delaying that a little bit further. Aftershock as well. Again, just a masterclass from Yumpy to try and make things as awkward.
Whoa!
And Loon got both of those. He turns around and gets a third.
GX with Westside up close. He's had some good rounds so far, and Tamazi's the one to open it up. Damage done on Vac. It's an easy conversion. 2 kills picked up, lots of damage done, and GX, this is one of the best rounds they've had.
Oh, they're taking a lot of damage back in response, though. 11 HP for Runner. Tomazi, this is the second time we've seen him on 1. He only needs to land another shot to at least chip away at some of the health. They've also got themselves, I was going to say Hunter's Fury.
4, but Loon seems set to follow that track record. Rolling Thunder, they want to contest. They're going through the Nano, trying to destroy this lockdown, but it's not quite so easy with Cloud protecting it. Now Danger, it's down to a second, and they will not get it. Detained 3 of them. BBL. Oh, I thought they'd walk past Vac. Luckily, GX turned to catch him, and, well, Sociable's safe down on shore, but the spike is anything but. They have to swing out. Stun is good. Swing is good. They've stopped the defuse for a moment, but no.
A lot of, like, crazy opening picks. Purpo. It's not gone well. It's the exact same scenario. I was going to say, if he doesn't keep getting these opportunities, maybe on the defense, it won't happen quite as easily, but you try and fight the man. You better not miss. That's the exact start that BBL were looking for in this round.
It's the start they were looking for, the one that Purpo's been trying to avoid, and West Side! Much rumor about the damage this man could do. He hasn't dropped Loon, but most of the rest of the team will do. What a recovery! GX now in a 4v2 with a pretty good idea where these players are coming from, and Loon won't win the 1v2 duel. Maybe Vac will, but still plenty of work to do afterwards, and they are not. Well, I mean, you can do what you want with that operator. If you're going to land shots, Purpo is in a bit of danger, and now locked in is Loon, waiting for that repeat to come through, but Purpo fires into the smoke. Loon had pushed up to get a little closer to try to make a play. Well, that's certainly not worked out. One of the easier ways to drop Loon is if he can't see you. Fair enough, just shoot through the smoke. HP disappears just like anyone else's, just like Vax did right now. That Nano doing a ton of damage. He's down to half. Has claimed a bit of space on B for the squad.
Yeah, I do wonder if the value would be more if they could get towards this A site, give them some time to really utilize this space. Instead, I feel like they've rushed into it a little bit, going for the plant on the B site. Now the defenders know exactly where they are, and with a defensive side that has a 2-man advantage, I'm not confident.
Oh, good spray by Cloud as well. Thins out the numbers as Purpo's doing just the same. Sociable 1v5, that Hunter's Fury not going to be expanded this time, as there's plenty of players to run in and finish off the defuse. He will just try to carry forward his weapon to the next.
Start was in BBL's favor. Early stun, aggressive stance from this defense. You can see the confidence building for Purpo, but it's only going to be the trade, and in fact, a 2-for-1 deal.
Not a bad connection. TP up behind's got them some space too. Tomazi won't be expected to be sitting in this spot. They think they've cleared out a lot of it. Maybe he ran the other way. Do they suspect that he's gotten himself into an unusual spot? They could go walking past this, or they could just take him out quick and easy, but it looks like the latter. They're going back in the other direction. Tomazi realizes now he's got the spike. He's gonna stick around. TP into the corner, has a smoke still, but goes for the fight instead. Now smoking a little too close. Not quite able to defend the spike, and with the reveal, he's in danger. Dealt with, but he's given West Side a winnable hand.
Yeah, the problem is the C site's already completely under the control, or at least it was, of this attacking side. Prophet patiently clearing everything, and West Side has gambled on the wrong side of the map. It's going to be a fairly hefty rotation to get back into position, and in the meantime, they can play off those post plants. They can figure out where they want to sit on this map. It's going to take him at least 10 seconds or so to just clear everything out of the back lines before he can even attempt this retake.
The clock would be ran all the way down. He's seen one already. That's some information for West Side to work with. The second player still, though, an unknown quantity, and he stepped right into his...
Not as gruesome as it used to be, but 2 losses. You are done. That is an awkward fight already for Tomazi. He was not expecting anybody to be that far forward. Purpo immediately springs into action. He is definitely looking back, but his nemesis still stands within the sight, just popping head after head.
BBL.
Wu and Rians wasn't already enough.
Well, 5 versus 4. GX They've got the spike on the floor, but they've got a teammate down as well.
Of course, the trade is there once again. Sociable adds another to the death toll. This is starting to get dangerous. The only thing that's a worry is that clock. Still got the aftershock to go in. That's going to buy even more. And in fact, they're landing every single shot. Prophet, there's not really anything he can do here. I don't believe they've got it to half. He's just waiting to see if he can do damage.
Not ready to react to this B hit. Prophet is, though. He's good on the angle. And even doubling up for a second. That's Purple and Runner down. The spike still in the hands of GX, but map control limited. They have chosen the correct direction, though. It's lighter towards C. In fact, it's wide open. And they'll step right in to fill that space.
Looking for plant. Yumpy shot. Trying to make a way into it, but not going to find anything. Good trade, though. This is left on to Mazzy and, well, the man of the moment, Westside, the post-plant king. He's pulled out rounds for them already. When you go back to that first map to Mazzy, he's got to be careful. The angle for him is not ideal. In fact, it's Westside that takes a lot of damage of Prophet waiting. It needs to be another crazy clutch first. Goes his way, but the move.
Operator in Loon's hands and an early peek that is returned. Purpo able to make that one-to-one trade and leave B wide open for the taking.
Yeah, he took his time with the shot and ended up losing his life for it. Again, this fast-paced take into B, it's been attempted a couple of times by either side. The post plant last time out was impressive. A lot of that down to Westside, and already his ult is put into delay. It kind of sold his teammate out, though. That's Runner gone. He now falls. They still need to clear that out, otherwise Vac's going to be in trouble. Trying to find something, and eventually he's going to break it. It gives his teammates a way back in much quicker, dealing with everybody, leaving just Tomazzi, but he's not even really in a position to challenge. He has to go swinging immediately, and he won't be able to find the kills. Now, so end up going the other direction. If they run back at all, they're going to get spotted on the way past. I believe they have. Yeah, Loon catches the shot. So they now know that this is a fake. They know that they're going in the other direction. Even still, though, GX have done well on the openers. Well, they had.
Yeah, they had. Tomazzi went down on A, and the rest of the squad fading. Profek, it was a risky play.
Got 20 seconds.
And now it's a 3v2, but still with limited time. As you said, 20 now down to 15. They need to make a move, and all the shots.
The Cloud already had his ult. So it's one where you could have had that online. We'll see if it plays a part. The position of Cloud, not really covered, but I guess if he wins the fights, it doesn't matter too much, and they're watching for those flanks. Prophet, nice couple of shots, but even still they have a disadvantage, which is quickly dissipated. And now Cloud, the man that started it all, has to try and finish it off. Stunned up, caught, but he lands one, and again, Prophet is there. Westside, it's not like someone we don't talk about. Cloud looking for that opener. It's going to be Purpo to follow up instead, and the response not there. Prophet's in position, though.
Being the hero of a lot of these rounds, starts it by catching Purple off guard. Paranoia doesn't catch. Runners clear, sidestepping it and making it into the site. Spam for Sociable, not quite doing much, and
the
they just fire
great.
right back. It was. It revealed them, but his tracers revealed him. And instead, we now look to Loon and Yumpy. Loon looking to make it happen again. A nice first fight. Westside, who's done a lot of damage to him in the past, is the one to fall. And the distraction of the dash used to buy some space and time for Yumpy to thread the needle up through long. Loon, again! He just keeps on delivering, but this time the lunatic is put down, and Yumpy is the hero they need. Done damage, but delivered in return from GX, down to just 4. And they've tapped. Oh, the timing is huge!
Oh my god.
It comes down to a bullet. But it's Loon to swing the angle. Westside greeting him on the other, well, in fact, bailing out, moving to the A side. They'll instead fight forward into the defender spawn, suspecting that's where it's weaker. Westside and Tomazzi putting up the numbers, and it's Vac down to 9 HP from earlier. Trying desperately to give them a way back in, but they look at the fight, though, on the C side. Won't be quite as easy to dismiss. Yumpy putting out his util to try and cause a bother, but GX are quick on the kills, taking control of Garage, blitzing into the site and sending back into a spiral. They could be anywhere all around and dropping into his cage. Another is found. BBL, they thought they might have had this 2-0, and if they do, it might have to be in overtime.
They need a hero once again. Luckily, both the players we've talked about are still standing, or at least one of them is. Sociable only there for a trade, and now he's the only one left to try and stop the inevitable. It's been 3 in a row, looking for 4 as GX have come alive right at the depths and left on just 5 HP. The chances now seem at absolute 0. The time at least still there, but it's not. It's all up to that flank.
Camera taken out.
The reveal. They don't know the VAC is here quite that aggressive. The shots don't land though. Big punish from Tamazi. GX now look to make their way a little bit closer towards C. Sociable's here to greet them. Only finding himself the one before being dropped. GX maintain their advantage. Double down, in fact. Loon, the furthest back man, a sneaky position, but he has to make a move now. Purpo has just been shredding the squad, and they knew it. See if Prophet can do it again. Good paranoia to start us off. Utility's not gone. He's made it out at least, but Sociable's dead up in heaven. A quick shot landed. As he attempted to cover his teammates' fall back from that utility. He's lost his life in BBL now. 1 man down. The retake, tough up against the utility, still waiting to run that clock down a little bit further, but there's not much left for GX, so they get aggressive. A crossfire to start as they walk out of hell. It's going to be a couple of kills going GX's way.